Alright guys, so I finally got back from vacation, last day spring break today. I could be seeing Ready Player One, but I'm gonna have to move that to tomorrow. I'll explain later in the video why, but I'm gonna go see Sherlock Gnomes. Not a big fan of Romeo and Juliet, but I hope this one's fine. So excited.
Well, maybe the most impressive part of the all-new Traverse is what's on the inside.
Now, enjoy the show at AMC.
I swear to God, I just paid to watch a cartoon in the movie theaters. That's what Sherlock Gnomes basically is, a cartoon. So yeah, I did see Sherlock Gnomes, and a review of the movie will be, shown after this clip. I'm just saying, I was supposed to watch Ready Player One today after Sherlock Gnomes, but I gotta go drop off my grandma at the airport at 7, and it started at 6, so I'm gonna go see it tomorrow instead. So yeah, review once I get home.
Round until you find the giant red thumbtack. Careful, it looks pointy.
James McAvoy, Emily Blunt, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Mary J. Blige, and Johnny Depp, with original music by Elton John and Bernie Taupin.
We have to go undercover. Let's go. 2 forward. Hold.
Ooh, I said hold.
Forgive me, I've never been the back end of a squirrel before.
We've been spotted.
Sherlock Gnomes.
Alright guys, so I didn't see much new over spring break except for Pacific Rim Uprising. So I did go to Mexico and I'm finally back, so now I'm trying to catch up with all these movies that I missed over spring break. There wasn't much. So yeah, one of the movies was actually Sherlock Gnomes. Let's just get this out of the way. I was not looking forward to this movie. I was just kind of curious to see what they could do with this movie. So yeah, this is my review on Sherlock Gnomes. So Romeo and Juliet made a lot of money back in 2011, and the way things work in Hollywood now is when a movie is profitable, they will make a sequel whether you need one or whether you don't need it. And of course, we did not need a sequel to Romeo and Juliet, but it's 2018 and here we are. So the story to this movie is there's a bunch of gnomes that go missing, and we have Sherlock Gnomes who's joined by Romeo and Juliet to kind of solve the case. Now the first movie, it's okay at best. It's not terrible, but it's not good. It's just a retelling of Shakespeare's popular play, except with a happy ending, and it's made for kids. Same here with Sherlock Gnomes. It's just Sherlock Holmes, just with a happy ending, and it's made for kids. Honestly, the results with Sherlock Gnomes aren't so good, and it's actually worse than the first movie. The story is fine in this movie. I really do think that kids are going to have a kick out of this story because this movie is mystery, and I do think that kids are going to have a lot of fun trying to solve the mystery within this movie. But as someone who watches a lot of movies and kind of criticizes them, it's just the same generic cliche mystery that I've just seen a million times. In fact, I kid you not, 12 minutes into the movie, I predicted who was the person behind all of this. Yes, I did count the time. The writing doesn't make it any better since it's literally just lazy writing with cheap jokes and gnome puns throughout the movie. But if I'm being honest, one thing that stands out in this movie is the voice acting. James McAvoy and Emily Blunt do return to reprise their roles as Romeo and Juliet, and I think that their voice acting in this movie is actually pretty solid, and they really do fit in with their characters. I honestly thought that Johnny Depp for the voice of Sherlock Gnomes really did fit here. It really did fit in well with his voice, and I did like what he did with his character in this movie. The animation is also quite solid in this movie. It has this really nice, polished look to it, and I mean, it's nice for what it is, and it's a slight of an improvement from the animation from the first movie. Now, the actual writing for the characters are not very good. Romeo and Juliet literally spend the whole movie arguing and it just has one of the most predictable outcomes ever. Also, Sherlock is a bit of an asshole, and poor Watson, he's just treated like trash throughout the movie by Sherlock. Also, the villain in the movie, I believe his name was Moriarty, he's just the same old generic kids movie villain. I just don't remember the movie giving us one reason to why he hates Sherlock so much. That's pretty much all I could say, because this movie is so forgettable that I forgot most of it already. I do think that this movie is kind of a waste of time, but I will admit that I did have some sort of entertainment with some of the action scenes in this movie. So there's that, but other than that, unless you have kids, you might just want to wait and rent this at Redbox, because this could distract the kids for a while. But yeah, this movie isn't very good. I'm gonna give Sherlock Gnomes a D+. Again, this movie does have its entertaining scenes, and it has some good animation and voice acting, but definitely not something you want to go out and see in theaters, especially when there's much better movies out right now. But anyways, yeah, that's my review on Sherlock Gnomes. That's what I thought about the movie. If you guys seen this movie, tell me what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.